Shout out to J&J.
So I just want to send a shout out to J&J Sports for having me once again.
This is, episodes, man. You guys got a real good thing going on.
We took a look at the schedule for week 1, so I thought we'd go ahead and definitely take a peek at the Dallas Cowboys schedule for 2025.
Let's do it.
So week 1, we know it's going to be the Philadelphia Eagles, Thursday, September 4th, and that'll be on NBC or Peacock on Sunday night, or Thursday night, excuse me. And so the biggest question here is we know what the Eagles are going to look like, but what about the Cowboys?
James, I think your team is going to surprise us. I think that with this new wide receiver, well, not even new wide receiver, with Pickens, so they got the offense is set. Offensive line is set. As long as Prescott's doing his job, it's gonna be a back and forth match. So they're gonna surprise us.
Yeah, I hope so. It's the day before my birthday, so I definitely want to.
Oh man, so they gotta win. They gotta win, you guys. Any Cowboy, they gotta win, man. It's birthday. We're gonna definitely celebrate James, but yeah.
The big time opener on national TV. The only game that's on at the time. So if Dallas wins, does that send a message to everyone else?
Yeah, because if you win against the Super Bowl champions, that's definitely sending a message like, hey, this season's gonna be something different. If they beat them, it's something different.
Yeah, hopefully they're going into week 2 1-0.
Yeah.
They're going to be playing the New York Giants in New York for week 2, and that'll be a noon game on Fox.
Oh, they got that one.
So
they can secure it out.
How's Russell Wilson going to look out in New York?
He's going to look good. I ain't going to lie. He's going to look good, but that's up to them if he's going to be a starter. That's really up to them. But if they feel like, hey, man, we seen what you did as backup with the Steelers, man, we got so much faith in you, go ahead and start. You know what I mean? Go ahead and lead us to a win. So it's going to be a good game, but I think y'all can still beat them.
And then the next one will be in Chicago, 3:25 on Fox. That'll be week 3. And then followed by another NFC North matchup with the Packers on Sunday Night Football for week 4.
That's going to be the one right there. What are your thoughts as far as the Packers right now?
Packers and Cowboys have had a rivalry since, I guess, the Ice Bowl in 1967.
Oh, yeah.
So it's always a hard game when they play each other. I love that it's Sunday Night Football. And, I got to lean towards the Cowboys taking this, hopefully, especially because it's in Dallas.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they got to take it then. They definitely got to take it. So we'll keep you guys updated.
And then week 5 in New York at noon on Fox, you're going to see, the Cowboys visiting the Jets.
Oh, yeah.
So, I noticed that, these previous 3 games, Chicago, Philadelphia, New York, all 3 of those could have been really bad weather games if they happened later in the season.
Oh, yeah.
But, Dallas is lucky because out of their first few games, one's in Dallas, and then, Chicago and New York and Philly.
It's going to be pretty
in the early
warm.
fall,
It's going to be good.
Not bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you think the Cowboys lucked out with that?
Yeah, they definitely lucked up with that one. That can help them kind of secure because I know playing in the cold is difficult, more difficult to me, I would say. Yeah, they lucked up.
And then week 6, they're got the Carolina Panthers coming to town, noon on Fox, followed by the Commanders that next week in week 7.
That's gonna be the one right there. We can stop it right there. Man, how Jaden Daniels been playing, and this is early. This is him early in his career. I don't. What you thinking, man? You think that's a challenge?
Yeah, there's definitely going to be a challenge with playing the Commanders. And, Washington was in the NFC Championship game.
Yeah.
Do you think they're going to keep their success going?
Yeah. This is just the beginning for them, I feel like, especially because on top of Daniels, and they're adding on people to the roster. So, yeah, they're going to franchise around him.
And, Dan Quinn is back in Washington as, the head coach, and he's against his former team. And,
Well, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be personal.
He was a head coach in Atlanta. Now he's a head coach again in D.C. Do you think Dallas should have done more to keep him?
Yeah, definitely could have done a little more to keep him. But like I said, he just probably wouldn't admit there. So.
Yeah, they decided to choose one more year of McCarthy instead, and they said goodbye to him.
McCarthy. Do you feel like they should have did that switch?
It depends on how well the new head coach Schottenheimer does. Although he seems to have a major focus on culture and kind of building a family type atmosphere, so I like that.
Okay.
I think that's going to help. And then the Denver Broncos head to Dallas 3:25 week 8.
Oh yeah, that's going to be a good one. That one's going to be good too. That's going to be good, James. But I'm still say the Cowboys. How you feel about that game?
I think the Cowboys will take it, but we don't know what Sean Payton is going to have the Broncos plan like by then. So. And then we've got the Arizona Cardinals heading to Dallas for Monday Night Football, 7:15 on ABC.
Mm-hmm.
And Kyler Murray has never lost at AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Will he keep it going?
Man, I think y'all can beat them. But it's gonna be a dog walk for sure.
And then week 10, we've got a bye week, and this is always about the time when the team seems to get the bye week. Do you think the league kind of plans it that way, where teams get byes around the same time?
Yeah, I think so. I think they probably do it by AFC. Okay, AFC. All the AFC is gonna get the bye week, and then NFC is gonna get that. So yeah.
And then week 11, we've got the Raiders, and this will be in Vegas, 7:15. And my question is, what is Pete Carroll's team going to look like?
That's a good question. They should look pretty good. I think they're gonna look pretty good, but I feel like you guys have the challenge to defeat them, though. Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely have what it takes to take on the Raiders. It just depends because, week 11, a lot of teams have their identity by then.
Yeah, they already know you already know what to expect. So we'll probably know if they're going to win probably off of week 5, something like that pass. We'll know, okay, they're not really doing nothing.
So the next two are going to be real rough games for Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
They've got the Eagles coming to town the Sunday before Thanksgiving, 3:25 on Fox. And then that next week, Thanksgiving, Thursday, November 27th, the Kansas City Chiefs will be in Dallas.
Okay.
So this is a Thanksgiving game, Chiefs, Cowboys. Will this be a big-time TV ratings bonanza?
Yeah, this is definitely going to turn up Dallas in a major way as far as that, just the attention alone. So definitely agree. Both two tough games. It's not gonna be easy, James. But what do you predict your team can do at that point? You already know how they are by that point.
I think the Cowboys will be able to compete with the Chiefs.
Yeah,
I think we're gonna see a good game because it's Thanksgiving and it's nationally televised. But I think hopefully Dallas comes out
with that one. And then the Eagles, if they beat them in that first game, we already know what they can do in the second. So yeah.
And with the Chiefs too, I mean that Super Bowl was a mess for them.
Yeah.
Are the Chiefs less feared now?
I would say a little bit. Yeah, I definitely say a little bit. Because now they've been exposed. You know what I mean? That's pretty much what it was. They've been exposed, and now they know that hey, you're not so tough with a tough defense now. Like the Eagles, it's like it was crazy, James. It's like it was almost scripted. You feel like he didn't get not one pass, not one, like they were tearing him up. So it's just like yeah, definitely.
And then week 14, the first game of December is going to be against the Detroit Lions. And, this will be on Prime Video. Looks like a Thursday night football.
That's going to be a good one, James. Because last season when you guys played, who took that one? I forgot. It was like later in the season.
The Lions took that one. Okay. We did beat them the year before, though. In a really close one. And this should be a good game if the Cowboys are good this year.
Yes, yeah.
Will Dan Campbell get the Lions back on top?
Yeah, man. I mean, they had it ended rough last season, but like I said, he showed major promise with them, and they've been playing way better. There's no other coach that came in and really upgraded them. So yeah, I think they're gonna be pretty good this season.
And then week 15, we've got the Minnesota Vikings for Sunday Night Football. And then week 16, the Los Angeles Chargers. Week 17, the Commanders are back. And this is a Christmas Day game on Netflix.
So, yeah, that one's going to go crazy.
Another national game, Netflix for the holidays and all that. Is that going to be a distraction for the Dallas players?
Yeah, maybe a little bit, but like I said, you guys are playing on Thanksgiving and Christmas, so the fame for y'all is gonna be off the roof for sure. So yeah.
And then week 18, they finished the season in New York against the New York Giants.
Oh, again, okay. So it seems like y'all kind of play some of the teams twice. Do you feel like they can beat the Giants twice?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard in New York, kind of late in the season, but it just depends on if they're resting for playoffs or
how it go.
what
Right.
Right.
Yeah, man. Seems to me like you guys, like I said, it's all up to Prescott, but if he's on top of things, you guys will have a great season for sure.
So y'all, please let us know what you think about that. How well the Cowboys are going to do, and if they're going to compete. And do y'all think that the holiday games will be a distraction?
Right, especially, and then it's on Netflix too. So, is it gonna? I know it's gonna be a lot of buffering and stuff. So, do you feel like Netflix definitely got to get it right? Sure.
They should have it fixed by then.
Yeah.
So. And then up next,
J&J Sports.
coming to y'all live in 2025.